I never imagined my life would turn into a soap opera, but there I was, standing at the entrance of an upscale restaurant, my heart pounding as I spotted someone familiar. It was our anniversary, and I expected a night of romance, laughter, and maybe some champagne. Instead, I found myself face to face with a stranger who wore my partner's wedding ring. The look of shock was mutual, but theirs quickly turned to anger as they slammed a stack of papers on the table. Divorce papers. "You can have them," they spat, eyes blazing with betrayal. I felt the room spinning, my mind racing through the last year, trying to piece together the hidden life that had unraveled in that single moment. My partner had always been attentive, loving, and seemingly perfect, but now it all felt like a well-rehearsed lie. I had been the other person all along, a clandestine affair wrapped in the guise of a real relationship. As the reality sunk in, I couldn't help but think of all the quick exits, the business trips, and the late nights that were never questioned. Each excuse now felt like a breadcrumb leading to this explosive revelation. My partner walked in just then, their face a mask of shock and terror, clearly not expecting their two lives to collide so violently. For a moment, I was paralyzed, caught between the urge to scream and the need to understand how I had been so blind. The confrontation was a blur of accusations and tears, their spouse demanding answers while I stood there, shattered and speechless. The restaurant patrons watched, their whispers a backdrop to the chaos that was my love life. As the dust began to settle, I realized I was not just mourning the end of a relationship, but also a part of myself that had been lost in the deception. The twist, if you can call it that, was the liberation I felt amid the heartbreak. The understanding that I was free from a web of lies. I walked out of that restaurant, leaving behind the wreckage of a love that was never truly mine, and with every step, I reclaimed a little more of my own story.